Shabbat Shalom Makyam, Wa'akwath, Ka'Allah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Akakwadash. I want to proceed this lesson with giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the sincere brothers and sisters listening to this and doing this truth and sincerity. I'm doing a little walk and talk, and yesterday night I was watching it's a beautiful testimony that a brother had posted, man, and it just gave me an inspiration to give a little feedback on that, and basically just the Lord's putting the spirit on me to make a lesson, just to be mindful, because you never know what any other brothers are going through, man. You never know what type of infirmity, what kind of sicknesses brothers got, and sometimes we like to, through the flesh, play victim as to, damn, like nobody understands the shit that we're going through. But hey, that's not the case, man, because more than likely there's another brother that has it worse than you, man. And there's other brothers that are going through more things than you are, man. So you got to be mindful, and you need to just be mindful about things that you say sometimes, man, because the only people you can really talk to about stuff like this is, your brothers in the truth. Because the people in the world, they're not going to give you advice like the brothers in the truth, man. They might say, oh, I hope you're doing better, this and that, but hey, they're not going to be there for you like your Akyam, man. This is the book of Micah, chapter 7, verse 9. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. Until he plead my case and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. So that means that, we need to bear the indignation of the Lord, whether it's, things that we have to do, paying child support, which a lot of us brothers are, man. And, sicknesses, different types of infirmities in the flesh, a weak back, broken bones, different types of cancers, got brothers in the truth that have sickle cell anemia. The list goes down, man. The list can go down and down, but, those are just a few of them, but that's just something that you need to be mindful in, man. You can have an argument with your lady and, the flesh will get the best of you, man. And you think, fuck, like, why am I going through this and that, but hey, another brother can have it worse, man, and that's the Lord putting that on us, because we got to bear the indignation. He's putting these infirmities on us because he knows we can handle it, man. He wouldn't give us these things if we couldn't handle it. The Lord won't give you anything that you can't handle, man. There's a verse that says that, roughly paraphrasing it, but, this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 7. It says, if ye endure chastening, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai dealeth with you as with sons. So the Lord's dealing with us as if we're his own sons, man, which we are. Adoram Ratazah, we pray that we're of the hopeful elect. It's if you're not going through shit, man, and you have shit easy on this side, in this kingdom, hey, the Lord's not dealing with you, man. Just straight up like that. The Lord's not blessing you with all this money, with all these cars, with this big ass house. That's your time, man. He's giving, and you're letting him, you're giving into him, actually. You're the one giving it to him, man. Because you can choose good and bad, man. You got to enter out the straight gate. Let me get that precept, man. I don't want to butcher it. Here's the book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 13. And it says, enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So what it's saying here, I'm gonna start at verse 13 again. Enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way. So he's saying that, to do bad is, it's a big ass road you can walk to, man. There's many routes you can go on, man. And there's many ways that you can sin, and it's easy, man. It's easy to sin in the flesh, man. And this is verse 14. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. And that's going into, seeking the everlasting life, man, and walking in righteousness. Because, it's not hard. It's not easy. It's not easy to go and walk in a straight path, man. Of course, we're gonna fall here and there, but hey, a righteous man falleth 7 times, roughly paraphrasing. You need to get back up and put your hand back on the plow, man. You can't turn away from the plow. You can't, once you do this work, you can't turn away from the work of the Lord, man. This is the biggest, the biggest thing in the universe, man. And the Lord called us unto it, man. We can't turn our backs on the Lord, man. Hey, because it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of a living power, man. Of the living power. So we got to take whatever the Lord is throwing at us cheerfully, man. Let me see if I can find that Salakia. Forgot how it went. Bear with me. There we go. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 4. Salakia. Okay, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. When you're going through some shit, you in your head, man. You can't seem to get some shit out your head, man. You gotta take it cheerfully, because, hey, the Lord wouldn't give you, or, if you're thinking about something, or if you're in pain about something in your body, there might be something that seems too hard to do, man. But, hey, that's just a taunt on your head, man. He's in your mind trying to get you to fall, man, and commit sins, because, hey, the Lord said, prepare thyself for temptation. If you come to Salila, I don't want to butcher it, man. Salaki. All right. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, my son. It's like you kind of had bad reception here. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. And that's going back to this as well, man. Sirach, chapter 2, verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low state. So it's saying, when you're going through something, man, you gotta remember, man, sometimes trying to fuck with you, and you gotta bear it, man. Because at the end of the day, we're the ones who turned away from the Lord, man. We're the ones who did all types of wickedness in our past lives, man, because we know reincarnation is biblical. And if you get it, you get it. And if you don't, you don't, man. We don't have time to come back to try to prove these things to you, man. But anyways, let me get this other scripture. This is the book of Romans, chapter 15, verse 1. We then that are strong ought to bear the infirmities of the weak and not to please ourselves, man. Let me get that in the New Living Translations. So this is the book of Romans chapter 15 verse 1. We who are strong must so like I'm gonna start from the top, getting a little passionate about this, man. It says, we who are strong must be considerate of those who are sensitive about things like this. We must not just please ourselves, man. You know, we can't be, you know, living in this life just to please our own flesh, man. We gotta, you know, see if any of the brothers need things, man. We gotta show charity to the brothers, man. We gotta show brotherly love, because ain't nobody in the world is gonna show each other love how the brothers in this truth do. You gotta be considerate about the other things that these brothers are going through, because like I said, these brothers have diseases in their blood, diseases in the flesh. You know, sometimes we make the little minuscule things be fucking we maximize the shit out of that, man. Sometimes we think we're going through hell more than anybody else has been going through, man. But hey, that's not the case, man. That's just a ton on your head trying to tell you, you know, he's trying to mess with you, man. We got to be considerate. That's just another thing to be mindful about, the things that you're going through, man, because another brother can have it worse. And you might never know, man. That's why you got to show charity and reach out to brothers sometimes and ask them, hey, man, how you been, you know? Little things like that, man. Because you never know what another brother's going through unless you talk to him, man. It's the book of Hebrews chapter 12 verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. This is verse 7. If ye endure chastening, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua dealeth with you as with sons. You know, I just read that, but, you know, let me go back to this. This is the book of Hebrews chapter 12 verse 11. Now it says, now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous. You know, so of course, you know, us going through shit is not going to be a good feeling, man. It's going to bring us down to a lower state, man. You know, we're going to, you know, we got to be, you know, we're being tried in the fire like gold, man. Roughly paraphrasing. So let me get that. I don't want to, that's a good one right there. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, an acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fall, man. Shall not fail, Salakia. So, you know, we're being tried like how gold is in the furnace, man. To wipe off all the impurities, man. And this is for a reason. The Lord knows what we can't handle and what we can't. You know, you can't just make this all about yourself, man. You gotta understand that other brothers have other things that they deal with on a daily basis. You know, I just wanted to touch on something on this little, you know, give a little feedback to one of the brothers. I did a video last night. You know, it touched me, so I just wanted to put that out there, man. I hope, you know, you brothers were edified, and you Aquas that are listening. And I hope it reached the ears of the hopeful elect. I'm going to say Shabbat Shalom.